All right, welcome along. My name's Bosch. This is Bosch's Unfinished Business, and this is a series where I take a look at one of my old project files, or it doesn't have to be an old one. I take a project file and I try my best to finish it for you guys in one session. So usually these are a longer form video. We're looking at an hour, maybe even an hour and a half of me just grafting away, figuring out ideas and trying to make this tune into more than just loops or more than just the first 16 bars or whatever I happen to have of the project. Now, before we get into this, I always have to tell you about buymeacoffee.com/BoschDubs. You can go there and you can support this channel for the price of a coffee. What's appreciated more always is channel interaction. So go back and watch the old videos, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, all that business. All helps in the algorithm, helps get these videos to other people like you who might want them. But anyway, let's get into it. This is Bosch's Unfinished Business, and today we're looking at a tune called That Steppa. Again, whether the final project ends up being called that, who knows, but this is just the working title for it. I'm going to play the tune. I'm going to go through and show you each element of the tune as it exists already, because I've realised I didn't do that in previous videos, and then we'll get into it. So, this doesn't exist as any more than loops at the moment. All right, we've got our drum kit here. Got 5 aspects to the drum kit. We've got a sub bass. We've got a organ, skank and bubble. I need to change that one to be bubble. We've got like a guitar plucky thing, and then we've got an 80s synth that I'm not... I tried putting this in last night. I don't know if it works, but I've left it in there for today. And then that's just my audio mic channel. Nice. Can we get the nice? So, let's play the tune. And again, I'll just play it for a little bit because it is only loops at the moment. I'll put in the 80s synth as well. I'll take out the pluck because these are two things that I don't think they go together. Yeah, see, I'm not... It's alright. I'm not 100%. You know what? I'm getting rid of it. Let's delete it. Let's just stick with what we've got. Everything fits on one screen. Nice. Let's rename that. Okay. So, we need to put this into the arrangement view and start making it into something, basically. I'm not going to do any more production in here. I'm going to start moving it into arrangement view. So, the first thing I'm going to do, let's get rid of anything that we potentially don't need. I don't know what I've just deleted there. I'm just decided I don't need it. And then we're going to take all of these, shift, click on all of them, grab your first one, tab, and then we're just going to drag these all into here. Now this is always what I do as my first step. What's that? Oh yeah. All right. So here we've got 8 bars of music, varying lengths. Now the first thing I'm going to do is drag these so they all... Oh. Yeah, that's a bit strange, but here we go. All right. So the first thing I would do with this is get this 8-bar loop and add variation before I even start trying to do an intro or anything like that. So we're going to go down track by track and look at the variation and see what we can change. So the first thing I'm going to do is the kicks. Straight away, this is just 4 to the floor kick. The only variation we've got is this velocity change on the 3. That's the only thing. Because the snare's hitting there, I've lowered the velocity of the kick so it's not as loud. Lets that snare pop through just a little bit more. So, we can definitely do some variation in the kicks. I forget my mic set up like this. So, let me... move this mic channel up here so I've got a bit more control. There we go. All right. So I want to do something with these kicks that complements the sort of flow and rhythm of the track. Okay. So I'm going to click duplicate, and what you'll see here, these little sort of nodule doodahs here, they're going to spread out, basically. So every time you expand this, the loop gets longer, which means that loop indicator moves. So let's just click duplicate. It's anywhere in the track here, click duplicate. All right, now that's an 8 bar. So let's see where we can put another kick or two. There, blatantly. I might do a da-da-da. 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 Like that, get rid of them. So now we've got, you've seen now it's gone from just looping round every bar to looping bound every 4 bars. So let's listen now. All right, so we've got 8 bars of variation in the kick. The snares, I think the snares I've already done quite a bit of variation in there. Let's just have a listen. Just mute those. All right, yeah. There's enough variation in the snare, so I'm not gonna do anything with that. Next, we've got the hats. Again, I feel like there might be enough variation in here. Let's see. Okay, so that's got a good amount of variation in it, but I want the last section, this bit, to be different again. So I'm going to do, you can do two ways. You can either click the duplicate like I did before, or you can do Control and J, and that does consolidate. Now, what you usually use for that for is if you've got 2 separate MIDI things, highlight them, do Control and J, and it'll group them together, join them together as one MIDI file. But you can do it with loops as well. So if I do that, Control and J, and there we've got our duplicated loop. Now all I need to do is go over to this end. Let's get to the last 2 bars. And let's just do that. Okay, the shakers. Sorry, let me just, there we go. Now, I'm going to change the sound of this shaker as well because it's something's not quite hitting right for me. Yeah, it's all that jingle at the end. It's not... Let's try that. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate this. So we've got 2 now, but they're the same. I want to put the... Which one? I want to put this. All right. So the first ones, I'm going to delete there, but I'm going to put a delay. Audio effects, delay and loop. Let's get an echo. So we're going to put this. Oh, come on. All right, we're going to put the echo on the first thing here. So what we're going to use the echo to replicate what I just had. So the pattern went ch 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 ch. So I'm going to use the delay to replicate the ch ch. So I've only got 1 shaker, but it's going to do the 2. So where did it go? There. So we need to change this to notes so it's straight. I'm going to up the feedback a little bit so that it's not just 2, but the main ones you can hear are the 2. I have just had a cold, so there may be a lot of leaning off for cough breaks. Let's see how that sounds. Now I'm gonna put another echo on the other hat. And I'm going to leave this on the... Oh, I'm going to put this back to... Oh, dotted. I think it was dotted, wasn't it? Okay, so... I want the first one... I want the first one to be notes. Alright, let's see how that sounds with the whole kit. I don't know about that dotted. Let me try the other way. Let me try the... Not dotted, what's the other one? Triplet. Now, the second one, I'm going to take a little bit of this off it, just a little bit of the start of the sample. So let's listen to it without those. And then back in. That's all right, actually, yeah. So we click duplicate. I know what I want to do with this. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, nice. All right, last one's the congas. Now the Whoops. Now the congas. Let me just... These are MIDI, and I've done the old technique where I've taken a loop of existing congas, dropped it into simpler, put it into slice mode, and then we've got a loop that exists all as one set of samples, so they've got the same reverb as each other, they all fit together, but you can use them individually. And this is the line that I've got going on. Yep. Again, just a little bit of variation at the end there. Okay, so I'm a lot happier with my drums now, so let's just take a listen. Yeah, all right. So I'm happy with that 8 bars. Let's just check the bass line. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to make the long notes in this a little bit longer. Not much. Hold Alt, click. Okay, just a few little adjustments on the notes here. This was played in live. Okay, nice. I'm happy with that. All right, let's check the organs. Again, I've got a solo. My voice is so annoying. All right, so organs. We've got split in two. We've got the skank. So we've got the skank. And then we've got the bubble. Okay. Now all I'm doing here is, all I'm going to do is quantize this just a little bit more, just to bring the chords, some of them a little bit too far off. It sounds like bad playing. There's a difference between making something sound human and then making it sound like the human that's playing it isn't actually that good at playing it. So we're going to apply that. Let's hear the whole thing. I might put a few little doubles in, so... Right, so this needs a double. And a double, what I'm calling a double, is basically just where you add the same chord in again, but in a short space. We can bring that back a little bit with the alt. About there. Not too often. Do two there. Bring it back a little bit. Back a little bit. So we're going to double it up here. All right, let's listen to that. Yep, I like that. Okay, next. That's showing up as being more in the left, but it's in my right headphone. I don't know why. Oh well. I think I'm quite happy with that. Let me just check the reverb. Let's try that. Yeah. So I'm happy now with each element on its own. So let's start arranging. Now, what I'm going to do is take these, drag them up to, I don't want as long. I usually do a 32 bar intro, sorry. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have it a little bit shorter this time. Let's get straight into it. So we're gonna start off with this guitar. I'm going to change the idea of the melody. I want to go. So basically what I'm doing is kind of keeping the same idea of where the tune goes in the melody, but taking out a few of the extra notes purely just for the intro. So then I take out the ones in between. Okay, nice. I think I'm going to put like a crazy delay on it. Let's do a plugin. Why not? And I want to use, let's try something that's a bit different. Come on, not Rast, Mad Filter, Amigo, Wider. Okay, I don't know about them. Melder's Reverb, should we try that? It's free. It'll be like M-Verb or something, I imagine. Where is it? M-Charm Verb, here we go. Let's give this a try. Why don't this designer open? Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's like a delay, but not. I like it. let's not do that. Let's try hats and such. Hats and shaker. Okay, we need to uncomplicate this a little bit. Okay, let's try again. Okay. You know what's funny though? I think because that melody's so long, because this bit's quite long, I think we've got time to make this bigger. So let's get rid of them. Let's put them in there. No sub until the drop. So I'm going to go back. I know I said I wasn't going to do the 33 bar thing, but I feel like this has got enough space and time for me to do the 33 bars because my first loop is 8 bars long. So you've only heard it twice before it kicks in. I think it'd be good to make that keep going. I'm going to get rid of the skank there and there. So we've got something that changes every 8 bars as well, which is a good start. This is our intro now. And let's see. Now, what I think I'm going to do here is duplicate... Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm going to duplicate this pluck thing. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of everything up until the first note. I'm going to drop that down. Not that. I'm going to drop that down by an octave. Let's see about another octave. Yes. Now we're going to get a bit wild with this and we're going to make this into... Hello? Am I getting crackling? Is that coming from that reverb? Hello? What? Hang on. What kind of latency am I getting from this? None. That's good. It does sound like I'm getting some crackling on my mic though. I don't know where that's come from. Anyway. So, we're going to get this pluck. We're going to keep that charm verb on there, but then I'm going to use... Oh, let's see. What can we use? It's going to have to be Valhalla, isn't it? Let's go with the Valhalla Supermassive, because it's massive. We want to get that delay lower, maybe warp them together a bit more. Longer feedback. Longer feedback. Let's try some others. Let's try some random presets. Okay. I'm just going to solo this to see what these sound like. We need a lot of feedback on them. Okay, let's try again. Now, we just want to cut off, there we go, 120. So we just want to cut the subs out of the reverb. And then what I might also do He's put some like a phaser or something. Let's see what we got. Let's try this. Oh, that's literally just a filter. I don't want that. Let's try. I might just have to go back to Ableton stuff, you know. Where's instruments, audio effects, phaser flanger, feedback, dry wet down a little bit, full amount, turn the rate right down. Spread and blend. And then all we have to do is put one of these every 8 bars, and we've got a background. Nice spacey background. Now, just before the drop, we're going to strip these hats down here. There we go. Stop that there. Maybe even stop that one there, actually, just get rid. Nice. Okay, I want to get rid of all those. Yeah, we're just going to end on that. Congas, let's get rid of them as well. Actually, no. We're going to get rid of the middle of those congas. So we want to draw from there to there and delete. Yeah, right. Now we are going to have to deal with that sound going round and round because of the feedback, but I'm all right with that. Crash, obviously. Every time I get to the drop, I always think, right, I need to be putting a crash in there. Something's definitely causing. Is it this? Something's definitely causing some like crackling on my microphone. I can hear it. Anyway, never mind that. What were I doing? Crash, right. So we're going to Control and T up here, rename that crash. I always do this. Like I say, as soon as I get to a drop, I always think, yeah, it needs some kind of impact there to be able to sort of bring it in. Let's go to My Samples, crash. Let's try the Rack and Ruin pack, drums and perk. That might be the one for now. We'll see. It might end up changing. Right, I need to find out something's causing that crackling. What is it? Pretty sure it's this. It is what it is. I like that reverb. Okay. So, crash is in. We just need to lower the volume of that because they're always too loud. That's not the crash, it turns out. I'm going to try pitching it down, strangely enough. Let's try pitching it down. Run twice. Then I'm going to let that all run again, but just drums and bass. What I'll do is I'll start more fleshing out like the shape of the whole project, and then we'll go back in. We're going to get rid of that crash. We're going to swap it for a different one. That's car crashes. Yep, that's car crash. Let's swap it for the first one. Now you're getting a different crash at the start of every thing, whatever it is. Start of every section. So then the next section we're going to do as drums without the bongos, bass and skank. Then we put the bubble in. Okay. Then we're going to add the start back again. Now let's take the skank and the bass out. Maybe the kicks. We don't want them completely out, we just want to leave the first kick. And then we'll get rid of the shakers here as well. Let's go back to... Actually, no, undo. I want to keep that as it is. I'm now going to take the start again, duplicate it to here, but then we're going to get the hats, the sparse hats from the intro. We're going to get rid of a lot of these kicks. We need to slow these down. So we need to be that, get rid of, I'm looking right down here with Mike, what's happening? Let's get rid of that. So we're basically just leaving hats on the 1 and the 3 with these little in as well. Oh my god, come on. Right. And now I'm going to we're going to get rid of every other snare. Duplicate that because we're going to go back here and get rid of that on this one, but it's still going to be on the last one. Okay, let's put I'm going to put a delay on this. Did I delete both returns? I did, in fact, delete both returns, which is quite good because it means I can get to make my own. Delay echo. It's always the echo, isn't it? Always. And then let's just try. Let's solo that. We're going to add some character. Let's get rid of the ducking. Let's add a bit of wobble, add a bit of reverb. Ping pong. I want this to go through a saturator of some kind. Ooh, let's final distortion. Drive up, density up. We need to take the bubble out here, because it makes it too fast-paced. So we're going to get rid of this crash. Reverse it. Drag it to there, get rid of that bit. Okay, we need a little bit more of that in there. Let's make it bigger so we can see what's going on. Okay. We want it to just about there. And let's do this. Come on, lad. I'm just going to do that. Get rid of that altogether. And there we go. Nice. All right. And now in theory, what we could do... Let me just... Oh, I'll pull that back down. Now, the joy of this tune is at the moment, it all fits in one thing. So what I can do here, go back to the start. We've got 1 section, 2 section, 3 section, 4 section to there. Just select the whole lot, copy, Control D. And then all I'm going to do is take out this middle section. Drag this back to here. And you've got a near 5-minute tune. All right, so that's the basic, like the arrangement of the tune. I haven't done too much in regards to keying it in, tweaking it and stuff like that. I'm going to check how long we've got, and then if we've got a little bit longer, I'll carry on. So I'm just going to listen through again. Again, any bits that take a long time, I'll fast forward them or I'll delete them and just get them out of the way. Okay, we need to make this echo just get bigger just for this section. Enable send. Let's see what this does. Nothing. Let's try that. Ooh, okay. Let's make this bigger. Let's see what that does. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, a little bit less at the end there. Just a bit. A little bit less there. Just there. You just got to keep trying it. Okay, let's drop that down just a little further. A little bit less. It's just all that drawing these lines in to make it do what you want it to do. A little bit less. A little bit less. Nearly, just a little bit less. It needs some effects, I think. So now this is a bit where I'm going to probably cut quite a bit of this process out because I'm just going to be searching through samples, trying to find the sound that I want. I could make it. I could go through Operator and try and make something, but then I'd have to do that for each sound. I'd rather just be able to drag effects in, chuck them in there, and, you know, make them add to the sound, basically, rather than spending loads of time crafting each one. So, samples. Let's look for something a bit mad. Maybe some body sounds. We want the dry samples because we can affect them ourselves. I quite like that. Okay. Let's put that in the middle of this empty section. And then I want it to sort of bridge over this bit. And now let's see if we can make it match. So, where can we? We want this one has to be there. That one there, this one here. And then we're just going to make these on every other beat kind of thing. There we go. Yeah, now I want a delay. I always say delay, I mean echo. Let's put these straight on 8. Put the reverb pre. Yep, lower down in volume. Yeah, nice little effect, cool. Doesn't need to be any more than that. Let's try something else. Let's stick with the body sounds. You could do some Snoop Dogg. So what I might do is just put these like in the middle of sections. Yeah. Just to make that bridge. So I took out the crash that was in the middle of each section, and I'm going to replace it with some kind of sound effect. I want the big bit to finish on the line. Nice. Have I left that? Yeah. So we just need to reduce the volume a little bit. Do I need to pitch it? Yeah, I think that works. Now let's try something else. Ooh. Let's do them. So again, we're going in the middle of the section. So I want to have these like... Ooh, what's happened there? It's tricky because when you're not soloing stuff, it's hard sometimes to hear what it's done. So you have to give it a quick solo. Let's try put the pitch up on this one. Something sounds a bit weird. Nice. So we need something else here. Let's try something else. Ooh, I might put this. Let's. Ooh, cancel that. Let's get this one from up here. Where is it? There. I'm gonna get this. Copy it. Paste it. Reverse it. And then drag these so that they are on the mark. Back a little bit, I think. They only need to be the tiniest bit over. Let's just listen to that on its own. Yeah, will do. Will do. Will do. No, a little bit more that way. No. Second drop might need a melody. So let's do Control-Shift-T. Let's do a MIDI track. No. Let me finish the effects first. Oh God. If I ain't got ADHD, I don't know what it is. Let's go Carnival. No, I don't want Carnival. I want something. What's this creative percussion? Let's see. Oh, has it got one drum in it? I mean, we always want a flex tone. Go on then. I can hear you all being like, put that in there, and putting it in. So it needs to go back a little bit. Yeah, lower. Need to make it quieter. Just gonna give that a little fade in. Okay, let's keep these effects going. So we need one here. Let's see what else we got. No, it's not them. I don't know who Daniel Sadownik is, to be fair. Go on then. It's going to be a lot quieter though. Yep, and let's put something before that. Let's see what's in dub kits. Instrument loops. Okay, nice, but not what we're looking for. Dub effects vocals. Okay, I need this to be there, reversed. I might get rid of this. Do this instead, because a lot of these, the ones I've picked so far are all like bridging over, whereas that one's like a start. So I always want to be bridging. Okay, we need 2 more. That's it. 2 more effects. Foley Factory, why not? For raw sources. Should we try that? I want it to be like there. Maybe. Let's turn it up a little bit. You can't really hear it much. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Just a little fizz. That's, it doesn't have to be much. And then last one. Should we try this? Maybe. Yeah, I like it. Okay. All right, that's all the effects in. I'm not going to put any in the start. Now what we're going to do? We're going to do something, a melody, that's it. Right, I'm just going to drag something in. So we need to go to instruments. Now, where did I get them from last time? I'm sure I got them from Electric. No, I know where I got them from. Packs. Right, let's go to the packs. And let's see what we've got. Synth Essentials. Sounds. And we want synth. Let's try pad. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe. It could work, but I'm not feeling it. I can't do pads, mate. I'll tell you something. I've made a YouTube channel about music production, and there's still quite a lot of things I am not good at using. I am not good at using pads. Listen to all my music. I don't think there's a single pad in there. I just can't make... They never sound how I want them to sound in a tune. It always just sounds like I've picked a pad preset, which I have, and played it, and that's it. I hate them. I can't use them. I hate using them. They never sound how I imagine them to sound. So I tend not to use them. And yet again, I'm not going to use them. All right. So let's go synth lead. Okay, that's the one. I'm going to click record. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit and then delete automation. Ooh, that's the one. Right. We need to be recording in here. Okay. And here we go. Okay, not bad. Let's try again. What? Where's that coming from? Oh, I've recorded it into here, that's why. Let's try again. off there. That's why it sounded weird. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's the one. All right. So I'm just going to go in and... not that. Now I need to... Yeah, it's... that's... I did that wrong. So now what I'm going to try and do is take... Oh, let's just tidy this up. Sorry. Whoa, what did I just do? And let's just move these back to the start, just to make everything a little bit easier. Start from 1, you know what I mean? And then let me move this back here. All I've done there is just tidy it up a little bit. Okay, so I want to get Control C, Control V, Shift up. I'm going to lower the velocity on the higher one. I don't think it'll matter though. So what I'm going to do instead, I could try and mess around with the velocity on that. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna duplicate it. Get rid of that high one on there. Get rid of the low ones on here. And then I've got a bit more independent control over the volume of the high one when that comes in. Because I don't want it to... I just want it to thicken out a little bit. I don't want it to take it really high. I just want it to bring it up a level, that's all. See, like that gets louder. Don't want it to get louder. Let's have a listen. I'm going to put an EQ on it, just so it can sit on the top without making the volume much more. I'm going to put wider on it as well. And hopefully what this will achieve, the first one is a bit thinner, and then I'm going to make the second one, going to put wider on it, so it should spread it out in the stereo field. We'll see. I'm not really good at stereo stuff. Okay. That might have done it. No, it needs something else changing. It needs something else changing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So we got single. All right. I like that. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, so before that, what I'm going to try and do is just get this bit. Oh. There we go. And then we're going to Control CV. Tone. Tone. Semitone. Tone. Tone. Now I'm going to put the arpeggiator on here. Straight away we're going to turn it off, but turn it back on here. All right, now okay. All right, so what I'm going to do now is, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think it is, but so now I've shortened that. And I'm going to make the arpeggiator faster. Oh, okay, maybe. I'm going to turn this volume up just a little bit. Just a smidge. Now I just want to go in and just adjust. All right, nice. Yeah, that's got to be it. Gonna leave it there. All right. So, what I'm going to do is have one more listen for you guys so you can hear what's going on. I'm going to mute my mic and I'm going to turn it on the speakers as well so I can hear what's going on loud. And then that's going to be it. sound all right? Okay, quickly, just while this is going. And that's it. All right. I'm going to leave it there because we're way over the mark now. All right. So my name's Bosch. This has been Bosch's Unfinished Business. This track is titled That Steppa. Sorry, this one, not Stepping In. That's the last one. This one track titled That Steppa. And that's pretty much finished. It needs a few tweaks and a few more, bits of effects, a little bit of fine tuning. But the majority of that is the general idea is finished. So there you go. There's another one in the bag. My name's Bosch. This has been Bosch's Unfinished Business, and I will see you next time. Ciao.